Elena?
Hello, Elena. Can I sit?
You can.
Thank you.
And what job have you come to apply for today?
Kiss FM.
I'm Natalie.
Hello.
Hello. And I'm going to be interviewing you today on behalf of Kiss FM. Okay? So I've got a series of questions that I need to ask you. If I pause after certain questions and I'm typing, just allow me a moment just to respond to your answers, and then I'll ask you the next question. And if you see me doing this, I'm just checking we're recording. Okay? So to begin, could you tell me about yourself?
I'm Elena. I am 17 years old, and obviously I'm applying for this job, Kiss FM, because I thought it would be interesting and it would benefit me the most when I was looking at the job roles and what you do.
Thank you. And why Kiss FM?
Because I've always wanted to be part of radio. I've liked it as a child. I used to listen to the radio with my mum, and I thought Kiss FM is big. I listen to it a lot, so that's why.
And what do you know about Kiss FM?
I know that it started off as a small business in London and it became into a massive, big business. Roman Kemp works on it and he's big. They do big interviews. They will go to festivals such as Wireless and do interviews with big celebrities and artists. And every 2 years they have their own concert called Kiss FM.
And why do you want to be a radio presenter?
I feel like it'd be a fun job to do. It's out of my comfort zone where you have to talk for a long period of time, and I feel like that would build up a confidence, and that's why.
Thank you. And what skills do you have that meet the demands of the job specification?
Communication, as in when I've worked in groups before, I always try and contact my team members to see if they need help or I need help or what's going on at the time. And probably another thing is time management. I always like to try and be on time and plan my schedules to know when I have to come in, when I don't. That's another thing.
And what qualities do you have that link to the job specification?
Probably multitasking is one thing. I can do loads of things that are different. I can do loads of things at the same time and get them done. So I think that would contribute to this.
Thank you. What are your weaknesses?
I think my weaknesses is maybe sometimes listening. Sometimes I think I understand, but I don't always understand and think I know what they're saying. So I think I need to ask them again one more time to make sure I get that.
Okay. Can you describe a situation when you've had to work under pressure?
Last year I was doing a documentary with my class and we lost the footage of 2 days and someone in our group broke the camera, and that was stressful because I was the director of the group, and the teacher said, well, this is your responsibility. So what I did was I made a group chat for all of us, discussed that we all had to pay each, and that was stressful. And we weren't in on Thursdays and Mondays, so I said, let's come in on the days that we're not in and film so that we're on time.
And what do you think working under pressure is? How would you define working under pressure?
If you have a job that has to be done by a certain time, or you've got loads of work to do, I think that defines.
And what does teamwork mean to you?
Teamwork for me is quite a lot because you have to get to know your team, you have to work with team members quite a lot, and that's a big thing, especially in radio where you work with so many different people. I think teamwork is quite big.
And can you provide me an example of where you have been involved in teamwork?
Example is when I did music videos for level 3, we had to work in a team and we had to create our own music video to a song that we were given to and a genre, so we worked in a team for that.
And why should I pick you for the role of Kiss FM compared to other candidates? What can you offer that other candidates can't?
I think that if I like something, I will put my hardest to it. I will try so hard, and I love radio. I've tried it before, and I know that I really like it. And I think that I'm determined and hardworking when it comes to things like this.
Good, thank you. If you were to write an autobiography, what would it be called and why?
Probably the fun stories of Elena, because I've had a lot of fun experiences in my life, travelling with my parents and my friends, and I think that would be a good title to show, because it's not too much revealing, but it is telling me that I've had a fun experience.
And how do you think that links to the job spec?
Because I like to get along with everyone, and the experiences that I have is showing some of the work experiences I've done before, and I think that links to it.
Okay. And if you were a biscuit, what would you be and why?
If I was a biscuit, I'd probably be an Oreo, because as a child, my nan, the one thing she would always give me was Oreos, even though she wasn't meant to, because I was a child and my parents would get mad at her for it. And I'm closest with my nan, and that's the memory I have of her, is the Oreos she used to give me as a child.
Is there anything else that you would like to add in relation to your skills and qualities and how they meet the job specification?
I'd like to ask more when it comes to communication, what do you have to do in Kiss FM for it?
So in relation to communication, you would be obviously communicating with our listeners.
Yeah.
That might be directly on air, but also indirectly through social media platforms.
Okay.
You would, if you was presenting, you'd be communicating with the producer, following their running order. If you are working in the research team, obviously, again, communicating with the producer, the presenter, but also the head of research to make sure that you're responding to their demands. So actually, communication is essential regardless of what you're going to be doing at Kiss FM.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Have you got anything else you'd like to add?
I think that is it, thank you.
Okay, that completes my questions.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.